So we definitely have three major stars when it comes to this second press conference. We have Ryan Garcia, we have Teofimo Lopez, and we have Bill Haney.
You know, I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really worried about. So, just to...
Your next three fights.
Tio, right there. Tio, right there, yep.
What up with it?
Yeah, I want that. You know I want that.
Hey, pause, man. You want this?
No pause.
I'm the giant slayer, and we slay every giant they talk about. And although I don't think Arnold Barboza is a giant, but I know who's behind it, bro. I know who's behind him. And you know whoever's behind him, we gonna slay him.
Get that out.
Youngest undisputed champion of the world, and you're full of shit.
Me?
You're full of shit. And I hope that this is what you guys wanted to do. It's a fucking circus act. Devin is a real fighter, and you showed no respect up there. You showed no respect for what he's done for boxing. He's a 2-division champion, an undisputed champion, and you're a piece of shit.
And I did say this in my last video when I did cover the first press conference. I thought Teofimo Lopez versus Barboza was going to be the most tactical fight. Obviously, no fighter wants to make mistakes. The same exact way Barboza has been calling out Teofimo Lopez is the same exact way Teofimo Lopez has been calling out Lomachenko and chasing him down, calling out Josh Taylor and chasing him down. So I don't really blame Barboza for really kind of chasing Teofimo down and trying to talk his way into that fight. But every single chance Barboza has got with Teofimo Lopez, he's been trying to press him nonstop. And he's been actually trying to push a fight outside of the ring.
Yeah, keep it going. Why you turn around? Come on. Don't turn around on the bench. Come on, what? Don't turn around on the bench. There you go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, what?
We'll save for the real face-off.
Nah, fuck that. That's all right.
What?
Have everyone get out. Let's go.
What, you want to fight here?
And I see a lot of comments saying that Teofimo Lopez is a punk, and Teofimo Lopez is this, and Teofimo Lopez that, and no fighter slaps. Barboza 100% deserved that slap. Like I said, he's been trying to press Teofimo Lopez and trying to get him to fight outside of the ring any chance that he gets. So obviously he comes to their face-off. Barboza pushes off Teofimo Lopez's hat. It comes to a point where Teofimo Lopez is going to get tired of Barboza acting so tough and so hard in front of all these cameras, in front of all these people. You have the fight. This is what you've always wanted. I get you got to sell the fight. But when you're doing shit like that, something else is going to happen, and that's exactly what happened. Barboza got slapped in the face by Teofimo Lopez. Can you blame Teofimo Lopez for doing that? Can you flag him for it? I personally don't. I thought Barboza definitely deserved it.
Fuck that motherfucker, bro. Fuck that motherfucker. Fuck that motherfucker, bro. Bro, he started that shit, bro.
And it was kind of somewhat in the first press conference too as well. I feel like a lot of people really needed to pick it up. And the first press conference wasn't really what everyone expected. You kind of had the same people go at it as we had in the first press conference, but it kind of boosted up. Well, obviously we've seen Teofimo Lopez trying to get Devin Haney out of his character and trying to bring him into more of, you know what, let's get some back and forth going.
And what you looking at, Haney? What you looking at, Haney?
Oh, my God.
What the fuck you looking at? What you think this is?
You got on makeup. Don't talk to me.
Devin Haney wasn't really for it. It was more of kind of Devin Haney just focused. And I'm going to say this. I think Devin, is it me or does Devin Haney look like he's damn near already on weight or damn near his weight that he's fighting at? I believe they're fighting at a catch weight of 145. I'm not 100% sure in that. But I believe this fight is going to be a catch weight. But, man, Devin Haney has not been having the best press conferences ever since he filed that lawsuit against Ryan Garcia. A lot of people feel like, you know what, you shouldn't have filed the lawsuit. You should have just fought him, and you should have just fought him in the rematch, right? That's what I agree with in my personal opinion, but you guys see the boos. You guys see the hate. I mean, in my personal opinion, this fight is a get-back fight for Devin Haney. There's so much questions for Devin Haney that he needs to answer, which in my opinion, I think this is going to be a major comeback for Devin Haney. This is the fight, and I'm not taking anything away from Ramirez. Ramirez is a great champion. I believe a unified champion too as well, or he once was a unified champion, but you can't take anything away from Ramirez. He's a great talent, but Devin Haney needs to make this fight look as easy and as explosive as possible. Either way, the fight outcome or how bad Devin Haney might look in this fight. I think either way we're going to get obviously a Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney 2 rematch. But when Tio tried to attack Devin Haney wasn't really going for it. And then obviously we seen Teofimo Lopez and Barboza going at it again. And then we seen Ryan Garcia versus Teofimo Lopez going at it again as well. So overall, I thought this press conference was way better than the first one. I thought Barboza deserved the slap. I can't wait for Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney 2. And hopefully, obviously we got Tio in the mix, but I said this in my last video when I covered the first press conference. I thought Roller Romero versus Ryan Garcia is definitely going to be the most entertaining, explosive fight. And this is Devin Haney versus Ramirez. This is Devin Haney's get back fight, and there's so much unanswered questions that I believe he is going to answer and that he's going to show. And then we have Teofimo Lopez versus Barboza. I think this is going to be the most tactical fight. I think that this fight is going to be a lot of technique behind both fighters. And obviously, neither fighter wants to make a mistake, right? So I definitely think we have a very competitive fight on our hands, and I believe that Teofimo Lopez is going out on top. I got Ryan Garcia over Roller Romero, and I do want to see some defense from both fighters. I said this in my last video when I covered the first press conference. I do want to see some defense in both fighters, and I want to see some discipline in Ryan Garcia. It looks like he's more locked in than he was with Devin Haney, but I don't want to see Roller Romero kind of get overconfident and lean in too much like he did with Gervonta Tank Davis and get a little bit overconfident with Pitbull Cruz, because we haven't seen Roller Romero do a lot of talking lately, so I feel like Pitbull Cruz kind of humbled that. But either way, Rolly equals entertainment. I want to see some discipline from Ryan Garcia, which I think we are going to get, and I want to see some defense from Ryan Garcia too as well. And as far as Devin Haney, obviously this is a get back fight. I did just say how I believe he's going to make this fight look as easy as possible. He needs to make this fight look explosive and his most dominating fight overall on his resume, just so all those questions can go out the window for Devin Haney, right? And then we have, and like I said, Barboza versus Teofimo Lopez. I think this is going to be the most tactical fight. I think, like I said, neither fighter really wants to make a mistake, and there's going to be a lot of technique behind this fight. And Barboza has been chasing Teofimo Lopez down for years. He finally has his shot, so let's see what Barboza does for it. Let's see what Barboza does with it. So let me know what you guys think about this press conference overall. Let me know if you guys think Barboza did deserve that slap, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.